Welcome to today's video. Today I would like to share with you the new policy, new act, citizenship act, new act in relation to the GTI visa holders. Really important. I've been asked quite a few of the candidates, that our candidates as well, someone who's did them the GTI visa somewhere else, and that this video is really detailed. I want to walk you through the all aspects of this act, the new changes. Previous video I shared with you really quick. It was not detailed. I thought I'll just go through that so you understand that's a requirement. Now, what is the major change? The major change for GTI visa holder is the time, how much time you need to spend in Australia. And that's so complex because I have a lot of alternatives here. I had quickly shared this one with you. If you can see that, the general requirement will go to section 22, which means the general, everybody needs to meet requirement. This is the key requirement. And under the general, I have a few of other requirements, such as 22A, 28.2B, and 23. So we're going to go through this with you. I'm going to go through it this way. First of all, this is the immigration website about legislation. All the immigration lawyers or immigration agents supposed to have this access if they have no idea that I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm going to walk through this so you understand why we are talking about this here. And normally I would do it just log on to the legend.com, and this is our legal library. I share quite a lot of times here. And then we just go to the citizenship, okay? And then we go to the most recent one. This is a right now, okay? This is happening right now. New act, okay? Passed Parliament. This is a new act that's about the citizen, how you become citizenship. The most important part and the only change is really about the subclass 124 and A58 visa holders. So distinguished talent visa holders and the global talent visa holders. Now we just go to the general request. That today I won't be covering about the children part, because children pass is different. It doesn't relate it to them because these changes only applies to primary visa applicant. It doesn't matter whether the wife or husband's primary. This is really applies to someone who's primary visa applicant. So we go through this general requirement first to see what is the requirement for that. Now, general requirement, if you read through this, it's subject to this section, the purpose of subsection 21. Where is the subsection 21? Here it is. I'm going to go back. Where is the subsection 21? Okay, so it's very long. Okay, 21 here. Okay, a person is eligible to become Australian citizen if the minister is satisfied that person is age 18 or over at the time a person made an application and they are permanent resident. Then we need to read this, okay? And they satisfy the general resident requirement. Remember this section, section 22, or special residence requirement, section 22A, or 22B, or 23, right? So that's it. We just need to remember this. 22, 28, okay, one of that. You don't need to meet all of them. And then they say, normally you understand that nature of language, basic knowledge of English language, and have adequate knowledge of Australia. And then you want to live in Australia. And then you have good character, no criminal record, right? It doesn't mean zero criminal record, but it's a good character. But I'm not going to cover that part. What's considered as a good character. Today I just to look through these residential requirements, how long you must stay in Australia. Now, which means if you satisfy any of that, especially this one, any of that, you'll be able to meet requirements. So we're going to go through with what is called general residence requirement. Okay, this is everybody who needs to meet requirement, general, everybody else, okay? If they want to apply citizen, they have to be in Australia, present in Australia for a period of 4 years. Okay, this is really important, isn't it? Because the time of calculation states from the time you activate your visa. If you've been in Australia, you've got permanent visa approved 3 years ago, but you never enter Australia, the present is the time you start to enter Australia that day. Okay, if you were not Australia at that time, you will not calculate. You have to activate. I encourage you to activate your visa as soon as possible. Present in Australia for a 4 years period before they apply, and that they were not unlawful. Okay, so they were not unlawful. This is including if someone's on bridging visa, they are not unlawful. So okay, so if you're overseas, now it doesn't apply to you, right? It doesn't apply to you. So if general requirement, if you're in Australia for 4 years, and then you are during the last 12 years you apply, you were permanent resident. Why is this? All right, very funny, fair enough. So let's say if a student who study in Australia for 3 years, and the final year, 4th year, we have cases like that. PSU student got permanent visa approval. Therefore, they can actually apply and become Australian citizen after 12 months. They just wait for 1 year. Why? Because this person was present in Australia and it was not illegal in Australia during that 4 years. So they just need to satisfy that if you are overseas and were overseas, then it doesn't apply to you, that you have to activate time. This 4 years presence, including anything, any type of visa, student visa, partner visa, bridging visa, anything, as long as you were not illegal, then that time calculates. Okay, so people ask me, okay, I came here Australia 10 years ago. It doesn't matter, that won't calculate. Why? Because I only care about what happens in the last 4 years, right? 4 years. And then you have to stay that last year apply, you have to stay in Australia in that period of 12 months. Now the question is, what happens in the last 12 months? I went out overseas for 3 months. What does it? Is that all right? Yes. Why? Because there is an explanation here. The total period of absence. So every year, for instance, you might say, I went out home country for 2 months. So I'm not actually continuing staying in Australia for 4 years, right? Not continuing. That's fine. Why? It has explanation here. The person was absent from Australia for part of a period for 4 years immediately before. Okay, you left Australia sometime. If the total of time was not more than 12 months, right? The total for the 4 years, you left Australia for some reason, but the total of absent was not more than 12 months, then it is taken for whole duration, 4 years, you are considered to be in Australia. That's it. So you didn't leave Australia, more than 12 months. That's one requirement. Did not need Australia more than 12 months. And for the last 12 months, you did not live in Australia more than 3 months. That is taken to be your Australia. Therefore, the requirement is you must be Australia, 3 years out of 4 years. Plus, during the last year when you apply, okay, you must be in Australia 9 months out of 12 months. That's it. That's for general requirement. For everybody else, if they are not GTR visa holders, they are business visa holders, they are student visa, they are whatever visa, doesn't matter. Or New Zealand, they have different pathway. So this applies to them 3 out of 4 and 9 months out of 12 months. They have to be minimum. This is minimum requirement. What happens for the GTR candidate? Under this, we have 2 subclasses. One is distinguished talent visa, right? Old distinguished talent visa. And the global talent visa. Under this global talent visa, right, we have 2 categories. If you know, then I share lots of information about that. 2 categories about global talent. One, it is called exceptional, and one is called strong. So you have a very specific different coding when you got invitation. I can't tell and then I can't share with you because that might change. The coding system might change. I'll just let you know that you have we have two categories of GTI right now. Maybe have more. They might come up something else, or they might change the number. So I can't tell department, don't just use this digit now. No, I can't. So I can't tell you what is this. But exceptional and good. In that strong case, sorry. Therefore, their requirement is different. So we're gonna go down for that one first. Distinguished talent visa. Okay, distinguished talent visa. I won't be covering distinguished talent visa, although they will receive same subclass. But they will be someone who's athletics, right? Someone who's artistics, right? Artists, right? Scientists, but under the distinguished talent visa. I don't want to separate this too much because it's quite complex. So I'll just cover most of what most people ask me about the global talent, which under this actually global talent, isn't it? Under digital fintech, or if they are PhD student, that applies to you as well. As long as you receive invitation from global talent team, and then it's this new policy will apply to you. So that was the part policy, which is called section 22 general one. Okay, so what happens with that, we'll go down with something called special residence requirement in person engaged in activity that's of benefit to Australia. This is mostly related to someone who's athletics. Okay, we have quite a lot of people engaging with the global world game, but we are not going into that today here because we do have quite a lot of candidates. And if you listen to this video and then you think you actually remember, yeah, I got permanent visa from Joanna under this, something like that, contact me. I'll share with that with you directly because we don't have many people going with that. So not cover children, not cover distinguished talent visa. I'm going to cover. Okay, let's go back. So I'm going to go back this special. Okay, this is a special 22. I just pour over here to you. 22 is general requirement, and then 22A is benefit to Australia. 22B, this is what we're gonna talk. We need to remember this because they have a very different system later on. 22B, special resident requirement. Persons engaged in particular kinds of work requiring regular travel outside Australia. And you might ask me about evidence. How on earth I'm going to tell them that? Let's read this to you so you know that. Okay. I intend to break it. I believe everybody should have this kind of information. Now, 22A, 22B, bracket 1, subject to this section. For the purpose of section 21, a person satisfied. What is the purpose of 21? That's it. Okay. If you can't remember that, so go back to this one. 21. What does that say? General requirement. General. Does it say that? Yes, it does say that. It says it satisfies general requirement. Okay, general, which everybody else, or special requirement 22A or B, or section 23's defense. Okay, so go back to this. Subject to this section for the purpose of section 21, which is the general requirement. A person satisfies special residence requirement if, at the time of a person made the application, the person is engaged in work of kind specified under subsection 22C. Crazy, because this is, I know we're going to need to check what is that 23C. And let's go back to another one. 22C. Oh, geez. It has two different categories here. We need to go back. What does it mean, say? Okay. Where is it? I can't even find it now. Okay. The person is required to regularly travel outside Australia because of the work. And, okay, 24C. What was 23? Okay, let's have a look about 23C. 22C and 22.1a. Okay, this is a here instrument here talking about this 20. Now it says that you satisfied. Oh, where is it? Sorry, I went back to a different one. 22B. The following applies. A person was engaged in kind of work for a total of at least 2 years during the period of 4 years, immediately before the day the person was made application. Very simple and straightforward. You cannot be retired. Alright? You have to do 2 years. You have to be that type of work. And what type of work? We'll talk to you later. What was the work is about? Okay? I'll talk to you later. But you must be doing the work. You can't be required. That is really important. And people ask me, how on earth I'm going to demonstrate? Well, yeah, we're going to figure out how I'm going to demonstrate that, isn't it? When we are about to apply. So, that one, for the whole part of period, one person will engage in that kind of a person regularly travel outside because of work. Now, there's no change about waiting. 4 years, you have to work. This is about 4 years, you have to wait. 4 years. But you just need to work for what? 2 years, yeah? For that 4 years, you need to work for 2 years. Oh, wow, that's not hard. A person was present in Australia for total at least 480 days during the period of 4 years. Some people communicate with me. It's about 4 months. It's about 4 months for 4 years. But it's not, you have to come here. It's just total. The total is 480 days. Total. That's it. And you were present in Australia for a total of at least 220 days. 120 days is how many days? It's 4 months. So therefore, the total of your period in Australia is 480 days rule. 480 days out of 4 years. And the last year you apply, you must stay in Australia for 4 months. Right? So if this is not on top of that, it's not saying, oh, you have to spend 400 days plus 120 days. No. You spend total of 480 days. And out of 480 days, you have to spend 120 days in the last 12 months when you apply. Okay? And then the third question is, your person was already resident in Australia throughout the period of 4 years, immediately before the day of made persist. Alright, good question. What was the considered for ordinary resident? That is hard to demonstrate. If you never enter Australia, you're not. So you have to make sure you are a ordinary resident. I have to clarify, this is different to US tax resident. Okay, it's completely different. Ordinary, the immigration policy and then tax is completely different. You ask me, I will tell you why. In terms of tax, we have someone else already invited to the Zoom call. If you miss it, don't worry, watch the video. But it's different. Ordinary, it's you consider Australia as a main resident. It doesn't matter how many days you spend in Australia. Therefore, let me give you an example. If you don't even have a house in Australia, then we would doubt that you are actually a resident here, right? So that's and that's government rule. It's very flexible here. When we come to the actual, planning, and then I'll tell you how we're gonna do that. Okay, and then you were resident before permanent resident. Okay, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't apply to someone who's outside Australia, right? Because you're gonna need to wait 4 years anyway. It applies to someone who's in Australia. When they apply in Australia, for instance, spend 3 years in Australia, student, or whatever reason, 457, 457, 485 visa. And then last year, when they apply, last 12 months, they have to be Australian permanent resident. But if you're offshore, of course you are, right? Of course you are. Yeah, because your travel facility is valid for 5 years, so you are. So this is just for someone who's onshore in Australia at the time of apply. The person was not present in Australia as illegal, right? Okay, the good question is, now this is general one, okay? Remember I told you, 22B, this is applicable to global talent visa holders. Why is that? I will explain to you, staying tuned, I will explain to you why it is that. Now, for this, okay, 480 out of 4 years rule applies to you. What happens if someone never spent that? Okay, this is a good one. The minister, by writing, determine the paragraph 1C to G do not apply in relation to the person if that. Okay, where is the 1C? Here is 1C. 1C, it's about 400 days out of 4 years. Got it? And 120 days. Got it? Ordinary resident. Got it. These can be waived if this is applied to you. Oh, wow. So you actually do not need to spend in Australia for 180 days. Do not spend in Australia 120 days out of 12 months. Do not need to be ordinary resident. Do not need to be... Okay, so if something applies. Oh, where's the discretionary? All right, that's funny, isn't it? So we have to satisfy this, a few of them. Let's satisfy them, right? The minister is satisfied with paragraph 1A, B apply in relation to that person. Oh, so we're going to need to check this. Where is the 1A? Where is the 1A? Where is 1A? 1A, it's here. At the time that person is engaged with that activity. Okay. So why is the problem? Where is the 1A? Where is the 1A? That's gonna have a look. 1A of 1A. Right. Oh. We need to open up this again because I'm just confused. 1A, it's here. Right? Oh, so you normally meet the requirement. You already met the requirement. So why are they saying and B applied to that person? Okay, let's go back. B applied to that person. Right. The person was engaged in that kind of work for a total of needs during the period of before the climate. So, which means you, you've been working for 2 years. Okay, so that's fine. The minister says a person can concern its benefit Australia. What does it mean? I have no idea. Is satisfied, the person satisfied that, okay, this is a lot of things. 21 to A, B, D, E, F, G, and H, or 21, 3, A, B, E, D, H, or, so you just need to spend that. Got it now? Got it, guys? If you good candidate on the global talent, you don't need to spend 480 days. You just need to spend 180 days out of 2 years. Who is that? Let's find out. So this is one really good. Okay, we just need to provide, satisfy 1, 2, 3. No, you don't need to send 1 to 3. You just need to spend 1 or 2 plus 3. 1 or 2 plus 3. Alright, so I will just have a look about this funny thing. We just need to remember 22 to 21 to block A. Where's 22? Okay, where is it? 22 to A. 21, sorry, to A. 21 to A. 21 to A. Oh, I can't find it now. That's a fun. Oh, I have to delete everything. I'm getting confused. Okay, 22 to A. 21 to A. 22 to A. What is it? Oh, you're aged 18. Oh, okay. 2A is you're age 18. Thank you. And where is a B? 2A. And where is B? Is a permanent. Oh God, I know. And let's see D. Where's the D? Understand nature application, which you do. And where's the E? Where's the E? Where's the E? Oh. Possess a basic knowledge of English language. You do. Then F. Let's check out. Where's F? Where's F? Have adequate knowledge of Australia. Oh God, you are meeting requirement. Let's see. G. Where is the G? Where is the G? Is likely to resign. Oh, you just tell department. Yeah, you are. And H. And H is a good character. Brilliant. And now, okay, forget about that. Forget the second one because you already met the requirement. Now, what's the second one? What's the funny part of second one? They say something 2, 3, 21 to 3A, 21 3A. Oh, what's the difference? If someone who is, physical incapacity, okay, it doesn't apply to you. So we then need to meet the requirement. So this one we met requirement. Now we need to check this 21 4 2148, 2148, 2148, 2148, 2148, 2148. If age is 60, aged 80 and time is suffering, and where is it? No, we're not checking that. Okay, this is say you're healthy. This is say you lost your capacity, and that is say you have something like that. But you only need to pick one. And you've been present in Australia 180 days. Got it. So all these requirements, general requirement, 120 days after immediately before apply, and was present in Australia 90 days before apply, was not present in Australia illegally, and given. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing you need to. The person has given minister undertaking in a form approved by minister under subsection 8 that if the person becomes Australian, they will exercise the power under this section. If the person will be ordering resident in Australia throughout the period beginning to the day become Australian citizen. Tell the minister you will be Australia ordering resident in the next 2 years, and you really like Australia, and you just need to make a declaration that it's here, section 34A. Now people ask me lots of questions. Okay, I forgot that. Where is that? Jesus Christ, I have so many open up. No, I'm going to do because I can't remember. Okay, so we're gonna have a look. This is what. Okay, approve. Where is the? We have to approve. We have to approve a form, and then where is the form? Okay, 1AG, and I can't even find it 1AG now. It's anyway. So you just need to ask minister to exercise a power. Wow, that is funny. So today I just covered about global talent visa applicants who can actually satisfy the general, how they can satisfy a special residence requirement of global Australian citizenship. If you have any questions, please make a note. I don't normally provide free advice to someone who's not our clients. We do provide and continue to provide support to our candidates. That is the reason why they approach me. Now, if you have any questions in the next 3 years, no, not 2 or 3 years. We don't need to wait 3 years. We just need to wait 2 years. So, and then when you ready apply, just find out that policy. And I'm happy to share with you. This is actually online as well. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.